The government shutdown continues to put SNAP, the Federal Food Assistance Program, in question, and that's resulting in considerable concern among those who depend on the program. Arizona Secretary of State and Local First Arizona are working together to provide a resource for those impacted. And joining us now is Arizona Secretary of State Adrian Fontes, and we also welcome Kimber Lanning, founder and CEO of Local First Arizona. Good to have you both here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Secretary Fontes, we'll start with you. What is the latest status on SNAP? Where are we now?
Well, the shutdown's been going on for quite some time. SNAP recipients stopped receiving those resources on the 1st, so just a few days ago. The president has indicated, even though the court told him you got to put those monies back where they belong and where Congress put them, has indicated that he didn't want to do that till the government shutdown was over. However, the White House a couple hours later said we're going to do the appropriate thing. We're not really sure what's going to happen, but that's really kind of the political stuff and the policy stuff. We're really here to talk about what Arizonans can do in the meantime to help Arizonans.
Yeah, but I do want to make sure everyone kind of knows where we stand. And where we stand is, it sounds like it's all in limbo.
Well, it is, but that doesn't mean we sit around and wait for them to solve it. This is a Washington, D.C. problem that's impacting Arizona. And so we're going to find some Arizona solutions so that we can help each other right here in the Grand Canyon State.
And Kimber, let's talk about Arizona SNAP, the support here. What exactly is this program?
Well, the program offers supplemental assistance to families that need additional support throughout the month. So there are many different ways to benefit from supplemental nutrition assistance program. That's what SNAP stands for. And what we're seeing right now is a good number of businesses, many of them don't even have anything to do with food, that are stepping up to do food drives and other such things to make sure that families have the food and nutrition that they need. We're talking about school kids. We're talking about seniors. I've spoken with Diana Gregory, who serves seniors and specializes in serving veterans. And they just simply do not have enough food to eat, and they don't have the money to bridge that gap.
How are these businesses getting involved? I mean, what exactly is happening? I know there's a website and a list and this sort of thing.
Yes.
Explain that to us.
So at localfirstaz.com/news, you're going to see a really robust resource that is statewide that helps people connect to whether it be food pantries or distribution centers that have been set up in addition to your typical food pantry. Then there's a whole growing list of small businesses that are doing food drives and making that food available. We're also seeing a good number of restaurants that are taking donations to provide free meals. So we're looking at a dumpling shop, a bakery, Proof Bread is going to be doing something. There's a growing list of restaurants and other food providers that are offering free meals to people who just don't have enough to eat, who typically would supplement their monthly income with SNAP benefits.
And where does the Secretary of State's office come in here?
Well, what we're doing is acting sort of as a convener and a promoter of this program. I think it's incredibly important that state government be involved somehow, because this is really where we organize, folks, where we organize the state. I'm super excited to have partners like Local First, but we've also got food banks, all kinds of other houses of worship and other organizations who are across the state of Arizona doing the things that are necessary to help support those folks in their community in this time of real, actual day-to-day need. And let's remember, the most critical thing here is sort of the uplifting of human dignity. Nobody wants to be on SNAP. Nobody wants to be on these sorts of programs. Folks want to provide for their families. And in the unfortunate circumstance that they're finding themselves here, we know that there are folks all across Arizona who want to help these folks. We're just really being that coordinating space so that we can get all of that energy out there in a place where people can find it and utilize it, and those folks that want to give can continue to give.
Let's say I'm a local business. This sounds interesting. I want to help. What do I do?
Reach out to localfirstaz.com. We will add you to the list. You can put a call out through your own social media. We will amplify that. We'll see if we can help you start your own food drive. If you want to provide free meals, we will help market that and get the word out.
And is there an eligibility requirement, or just if you got something, let you know?
That's right. Let us know, especially if you're a locally owned business.
Yeah, it makes sense to you?
Absolutely. You know, and it's unfortunate that we already have this very well organized space through the SNAP program that isn't funded that would help to do the work that we're trying to fill in the gaps for. So it may sound a little hodgepodge and a little disorganized, but look, there are so many people that want to help. that we're just trying to do what we can in our different spaces to coordinate that assistance and make sure that folks don't make sure they're not experiencing hunger right here in Arizona.
Now,
we just don't need that.
If I've got the business and I want to help, does that mean people come to my business? Does that mean I donate things? Does that mean the food banks are involved? How does this work?
All of the above. So food banks are involved in, like I was at Desert Mission doing a tour this week, which is in the Sunny Slope area, and the food banks are providing food there. Our local farms are stepping up and providing food. So they're sourcing food from a number of different places, and then people are coming by there to pick up food boxes.
It doesn't sound like a hodgepodge all that much, but you use the word. It almost sounds like it was kind of created on the go, huh?
Well, it really is, and that's, I think, one of the important things. We've got a lot of creative entrepreneurs who are out there. They're inventive, and they really all want to help. And so we're doing what we can in our spaces over at our website, azsos.gov, the Secretary of State's website. You can donate to food pantries. You can also help coordinate. We'll be pitching it over to the other website that you can get to from Local First Arizona. And it's just, we're doing what we can right now. We're not going to wait for Washington, D.C. We'll let the politics be the politics. This is where we want people to help people.
And again, the website where anyone who's interested in helping can go.
localfirstaz.com/news.
All right, Kimber Lanning from Local First Arizona and Arizona Secretary of State Adrian Fonda. It's good to see you both here. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Mm-hmm.